Good morning, everyone. Glad to see you all here today. Well, I'm just going to quickly start by reading a passage from John 21, verses 3 through 7. And it starts, "I'm going out to fish," Simon Peter told them, and they said, "We'll go with you." So they went out and got into the boat, but that night they caught nothing. Early in the morning, Jesus stood on the shore, but the disciples did not realize that it was Jesus. He called out to them, "Friends, haven't you any fish?" "No," they answered. He said, "Throw your net on the right side of the boat, and you will find some." When they did, they were unable to haul the net in because of the large number of fish. Then the disciple whom Jesus loved said to Peter, "It is the Lord." As soon as Simon Peter heard him say, "It is the Lord," he wrapped his outer garment around him, for he had taken it off, and jumped into the water. Now, there's a reason I brought that passage up, but before I go into that, I'm just going to share with you a little of my own personal story. I was born with a congenital heart defect, if some of you didn't know. And I've had multiple surgeries because of it and all that. But when I was real young and still growing and maturing in my walk, as I still am, but I always considered it to be kind of a setback for me. I was never able to do the things everyone else was doing at my age, such as playing sports, just all kinds of different things that I wanted to do but couldn't because of that condition. And I always would question God and ask God why and all this. I was angry at God a lot because of it, but now, as I've matured and I am still maturing, I realize that it was for a reason. God doesn't give us these things as burdens. He gives us them for a reason, and not to maybe put us down, but to shine light on us and bring us up in His light. Because I know that if I would not have this condition, I would be in sports, I would be doing all kinds of different things, and I wouldn't have the time I have for maybe speaking in church like I do and like I am now. I wouldn't have time for God or anything like that, and I'd just be too busy and bogged down. And this is what God's calling was for me, and I realize that now, and I'm glad I was able to find that so soon with coming to Impact, and I'm very thankful that Impact has given me and continues to give me these opportunities to speak. So where I'm kind of going with all this is we need, as Christians, and be able to shine the light of God in maybe non-believers' lives, because I'm sure we all know non-believers and have them in our lives. We need to find our calling. We need to find what we're good at, what we can do to shine light and spread the word. And I just feel like this is my calling, and it's what I want to do with my life. So a real good quote, actually, it was in one of my Spanish teacher's lessons. He said, situations don't happen to you, they happen for you. Meaning, there's a reason for everything. There's a reason you're here today. There's a reason everything happens to you. Even if it seems bad at the time, again, God always has a reason. And with the verse from John 21, we need to cast our nets out and just trust Jesus with that. We need to cast our nets into the world and find that calling for us. Find that thing we're good at. And even if it seems like you're coming up with nothing time after time, just keep casting, and eventually you'll hit gold like they did in this verse. And this ties into communion. because God is always there for us. This shows Jesus providing and giving us everything we need, like He did on the cross for us. So I'm just going to pray real quick. Dear Lord, I thank you for today and for all the blessings we have and for everything you've given us, God. And I pray that all of us today will cast our nets out in some way and try to find our calling, try to find what we're good at. And God, I know you will help us find that if our intentions are good and set on you, Lord. And again, I just pray and thank you for the time we have to come here and worship you. And amen.